I've got just a minute here to start. I got doing the final adjustments of getting my brainwaves. My brainwave patterns are going to be showing tonight the entire time. And it's not easy to do this because of the strike in Hollywood. I've got all of my production team is right now on, they're unavailable, as they say. So everything I'm doing on my own, I'm doing the camera work, I'm doing the EEG, I am doing all of the everything you can imagine. Lights, camera. My best boy is not here. What else is? Who's else is not here? Everybody. Key grip. My key grip is not anywhere to be seen. My assistant manager, Paul, is not here. It's like everybody deserted me. Everybody deserted me. But I'm gonna be online here in just 10 more seconds. We're counting down. T minus 10 seconds and counting. Three, two. It's a little bit like NASA. If you've ever watched NASA launches, they count down and they get down to about T minus 10, and then the next day, you turn on the TV and they're at about T minus 8. And this is not going to be that bad. Right now I'm getting the EEG up. This is my last step. Um, I have to do this by myself, and it's kind of hard because I'm applying the gel to my forehead. And some of this gel, it's an electrolytic gel to transmit the electricity between my brain and the sensors. And oh wow, 000. I'm really late. I think I got everything going though. Let me see if everything is online and going. There's just one more small technical check. It looks like I have to edit the scene. Okay, I'm going to go to gameplay. I'm in the Twitch studio, and it looks like everything is perfect. I just got to get the HTTP working here. And if that's going to work, then we are online and playing chess. Oh, wait. Okay. One more very, very small technical thing. I just push that, and now reactivate the HTTP. And I think we're going. Come on. This has got to be it. 192.168.1.150. What's happening here? Wow. Give me a break. Having a little technical glitch. Oh, there it is. We got it. All right. So, oh, I'm so happy. I can't tell you how happy this makes me, because sometimes it takes hours to get all this up and running. Um, I got to power this on. This is the Muse. Okay, it's connecting. This is the Muse S, by the way. Um, it registers your brain waves in real time, but if you want to see the brain waves, you can't just buy the Muse S. I'm going to forewarn you. Look it up. You'll see the Muse S is available in a lot of places around the internet. You can buy it on Amazon. It's available to the general public, even though you imagine brainwaves are kind of like this consciousness thing where you'd think that the government would make some sort of a legal prohibition, like experimenting with your consciousness, like, oh, you can't do that. You can bear arms, but don't experiment with your consciousness. So they haven't figured out yet. I think that's the problem. They are actually the good thing that they haven't figured out that brain waves actually help you to looking at your brain waves helps you to meditate, and you can go into different conscious states. Okay, and the government doesn't like that, of course, because you can start to think independently. You can start to come up with ideas on your own. They normally prohibit anything where you're able to change your consciousness, as you can do with certain natural entheogenics, for instance. Um, but let's go ahead here and play a game. I think we got everything going. I just flatlined on the brainwaves, but I don't think there was actually something going on in here. It was just sometimes the software looks like a flat line. So we're all set. Let's play some chess. And if I lose a game tonight, I'm gonna sing a song by the Eagles. Okay. So if you're paying attention here and you're in on the game and everything, okay, you're gonna see a song by you're gonna hear a song by the Eagles. A lot of people, a lot of younger people get those mixed up. They think the Eagles are the Beatles. Um, it's not the Beatles at all. The Eagles were a different group. They were from the American West Coast, and they had like a lot of great songs about freedom and about the human condition. And you're in for a treat if I lose. If I win every game, unfortunately you'll have to come back on another day. Also, jump into the chat. I'm looking here at the chat, and chats. This is backwards. My chat is. No, I took the wrong hand down. The chat's over there. So as I see it. So I don't know. You might see it on the other side. I don't know how you see it. But anyway, the chat's there. Go ahead and jump in. It'll be a lot of fun. We had like a lot of chat the other night, and everybody enjoyed it. Was everybody enjoyed it, and it was more fun than what's that? How's that expression go? Anyway, there's a really good idiomatic expression about like having a lot of fun, and it was more fun. I don't know, more fun than 100 cats roller skating. And is that how it goes? I can't really remember, but well, that would be a lot of fun, right? 100 cats roller skating. Um, so let's go ahead and do one of these games. Okay, 61 viewers. That's not bad. The problem is everybody's mesmerized on the brainwaves already. Nobody's chatting. So if you're watching and you want to chat and you're one of the few people that aren't totally mesmerized by the brainwaves, just jump in on the chat. It's a lot of fun. And I answered a bunch of riddles the other night on the chat, in fact, and they were really amazed that I was able to get them. So let's go ahead and I'm going to play an actual game here, 5+0 Blitz. Here we go. We're white, and we're going to be playing the King's Gambit. King's Gambit. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to give away that pawn. Just give it away for free if he wants to take it. Oh, he didn't take it. Well, we'll just keep trying to make him take that pawn. No, take that pawn. Put some more pressure on you. Um, Now we're going to have a pretty open file here. I think when you get a position like this, it's good to double his pawns in the middle there. I don't know exactly why it's good to double a pawn, but I've heard that many times. So let's see what happens here, shall we? This looks like an interesting game. Instead of bringing the knight out blocking this pawn, I'm going to move this pawn up. It gives me a little bit more latitude about what I can do. King goes over, no problem. If the knight was here, I would have a lot more problem with that, but in that case, it's no problem. It looks like he's going to castle queen side, so let's really fake him out here, shall we? Like really just fake him out, like totally fake him out. Um, just gonna fake this guy, like make him think. Oh, he did castle, so I can get some good pawn advances over here. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's usually good to advance pawns on the castle king. And this one can go up, and then the next one can go up after that. But let's see, he comes over here. Yeah, if he comes over there, then maybe it's better. This is already getting tricky. I think I'll come up here and keep the pawn position as it is. I don't see that I'm in any danger. I'll bring the knight here and then up to here. And we'll see what happens. We're kind of equal on the clock, 423 to 353. And we're doing okay. We got no really big problems yet. And now he's coming up there with that thing. I might just go ahead and offer the trade. Um, a bishop, a rook for a knight and a bishop. Okay, that's what it's going to boil down to if he wants to do it. And if he doesn't do it, I'll bring the knight up here. We'll see. If he doesn't do it, it's because he's chicken. Came up there expecting to come into this square and decided somehow not to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna come up here and attack his queen. He's got to move his queen. And then I can take the bishop, put him in check. Except I can't because he took me there. Okay, well that's all right. At least I didn't lose my rook like I was afraid. I was like thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my rook, but didn't lose my rook, and I'm threatening a check right. I'm not a check, but a fork. Threatening a fork right here with my pawn. If he moves his queen out of danger, I will hem in his bishop. That's called hemming in, after the well-known sewing procedure where you make a hem and close and you hem in something means to trap it. I'm going to trap the bishop, hem him in with this. Okay, I'm going to attack the queen, him and his bishop. If he takes this knight, I take his knight. Okay, so I got his bishop. That's okay. And now I should probably just start harassing his queen. If I do this, I'm just going to kind of like, I know I'm not playing very well. I probably should not have done that, but I'm just kind of like a piece ahead, and I don't want to take a lot of time on the clock. I'm going to trade his queen now. I'm going to bring the queen out here and just keep trying some stuff. He can't really bring his rooks into action. They're being blocked by this pawn. Um, Now I could bring this up to here, but he's going to bring his queen to here. I need to probably develop this rook, this knight, but he'll bring this bishop, and he'll bring his queen over there. Um, Maybe it's better to come here and make him move his rook, because I would really like to just stall for some time here. He's got to move this rook. Hopefully, then I'll be able to attack his queen. Okay, he's going to bring his rook over to here. That's not too good for me. Um, that was actually a good move on his part. I'm going to attack his queen. Then he'll attack my rook. Then I can. Okay, I'm just going to keep playing here. I think as long as I just keep playing down the clock. I know that's a bad attitude. You get ahead and you just think, well, I'm going to win because I'm a piece ahead. I'm going to play down the clock. But that's a really bad strategy when you're playing against anybody that's got half of a good rating, and this guy has about a half of a good rating. Um, I should be able to do some complications now. If I come here, he's going to have to, I don't know what he's going to have to do. I was going to say he had to do something, but doesn't really have to do anything. I've got the upper hand here. I think I'm just going to move my queen back to here. If he takes this rook, I'll take his rook and still have some attacking possibilities. And I'm still doing good on the clock. My brain waves are like crazy. Did you see those? My brain waves are just all over the map. They just zoned out. They just flatlined there for a second, but they've been just jumbling around. It's hard to predict what's happening. He's got two passed pawns in the center. I just noticed that, by the way. Um, Wait, is that my move? What did he do? Oh, he moved this pawn up. I didn't even see that. Okay, I'm going to move the queen over there to block that pawn. I lost a lot of time there just talking without any reason. If he doesn't trade the rook now, I'm going to get because I want to complicate things. I'm really low on time for not for just goofing around. I think that was a good move by him because it was a good move according to the clock. It was not the good move according to material because okay, I got to bring that back. I think he's safest here, and then he can come back behind here. Okay, I'm going to come back here, and probably that was a big mistake because he can move this. Oh, he moved the wrong pawn up. I think that helped me a lot. I say he moved the wrong pawn up, but he could do like a number of things here. No, he's getting some almost like some mating attacks there if he's not careful. He's not care. And now we're good on the clock again. I blundered, and he also blundered. Okay, I'm just checking this. You know, before I did that, I made sure he didn't have some check on the back rank or something, and he doesn't. I've got a bishop. We're good on the clock. That's always part of the strategy. He's going to move his rook over there, and I'll just, what will I do? I'm going to move my rook here because I can block him if he tries to bring his rook over. I got to bring my king toward the center, obviously. Just going to keep bringing him in. If I have to, I'll just bring him all the way around. Put him in check. Put him in check again. Take the bad rook. Come up with the king. He's got a pretty good pawn advantage right now, and he might actually be able to pull this off if I'm not careful. Um, I think he probably will pull this off, but maybe not. I maybe went on time. I gotta bring the king over so he can't ever get out of that goddamn corner over there, and then just start taking his. I'm ahead 20. I gotta make sure I don't stalemate him here. Oh boy, he's only got 5 seconds. He's only got 4 seconds, and I'm losing. Can you believe that? And I lost the game. Boy, that was a tough one. I got some great brainwave data though, and now I gotta sing the Eagles. Can you believe this? I not only lost a game, I gotta sing the Eagles, and I really kind of dread singing the Eagles. I always wanted to sing the Eagles, but I don't know. I get a little bit nervous doing that in front of an audience and everything. This person wants to play again. I'll play again because I don't know. I thought I was winning that game, and I don't know what happened. I think it was in the middle of the game, and I just like lost almost a minute talking and didn't even see the clock running down. That was the fatal thing. If it hadn't been for that, I would have stayed in control. I'm pretty sure. I'm obviously just making excuses for a loss, but I think there's some truth in that. Um, just got to keep playing. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to play the second game and win this guy. And I still, by the way, I still need to sing the Eagles. I'm not trying to get out of that. I'm going to sing a song by the Eagles. It's like even if I win this game, I'm still going to do it I'm going to castle this side because these guys are coming down at me and everything. And he took there. I didn't see like a big advantage for what he just did. I don't see he's going to be able to attack too much on that side either. Um, Gotta do something smart here. Probably don't. Let me see. I think this is better. I don't think he can attack me with that bishop there. And I put the pin on the knight, and I can bring my knight up here, cause him problems. I don't see where that bishop all by himself is going to do anything. And now I'm tying up his his knight and his queen. Now he can win this pawn if I come up here, but at the cost of what? I think my move is better. He'll come over here, and I'll just move this rook over here, and then I'm gonna break his side all apart. I'm gonna break all those pawns apart and have, if he takes that, okay, he's not gonna, he can't come down here. My queen's there. I think I'm just gonna go ahead. Let's see. If I take there and take there, I think the strongest thing what I can do is just take him here, and he takes there, and it's getting close to checkmate right now. Really close, like boom, boom. Okay, I can win that rook over there for my rook. Let me see. So I come there. He's got to go over there. I thought I had a better position than I did, but let me see. Wow. This is getting a little bit more tighter than I thought. Let me see. So I come down here. Okay, I'm just going to play the clock. And I'm going to come down here. He's going to come down here. I'm going to bring my rook over here. No, he can't bring his bishop here anyway because now my queen is here. So now he could finally do that. But I can win a rook outright and he gets the exchange. So, well, no, but then I lose this bishop. I think the best thing I can do is bring this over. We're still doing good on the clock. And now he's attacking the other. I'm going to lift this one because then it'll cover more squares. Okay, he's getting good. If I go there, then I lose the whole thing I was going to do down there. Gotta be smart here. I'm losing time on my clock. If he takes the pawn there, I win the bishop. So I guess that's my best move. And if he doesn't take the pawn there, we'll figure something out. Ah, man. What the heck is going on here? So I'm going to win a rook here in any case because I win this rook if he interposes the queen, or I win that rook over there. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but at least I have this rook lifted. And the queen has some mobility, can come out of there. I got this rook lifted, so I'm going to bring it up. I got no choice. Now I'm going to come over. I got to come to a place where he can't check me very easy. I'm going to come over here because I just noticed if I come here, he takes the pawn. So go over there, guard the pawn. He can't check me again. I just noticed if I go over here, I get a wicked check from the bishop. So, but I still get the wicked check from the bishop. Drats. Look at my brainwaves. That's why I lost that game. They were too scrunched up. I gotta spread them out. I gotta spread them out this game. They were really scrunchy. My brainwaves let me down. Well, I shouldn't say that because I'm the one who makes those. But I'm gonna win this one. This is not gonna repeat. This happens every night I play. I start out losing like one or two games, and that just, I don't know, it just does something to my whole brain metabolism. And then I just start like kicking ass. And this is, they ask me when I upload these to YouTube if it's for children or not, and I always say no. So I can say stuff like that. I have a license. Just gonna kick some ass here for sure. Gonna kick ass. This is gonna be a ass kicking game against this opponent, this worthy opponent. Okay, so I gotta be careful here. Really careful. I'm gonna come up here and just see what happens because this pawn doesn't need a lot of attention, I don't think, because he's blocked here with this pawn. And I prefer to start getting some more material up toward him. I'm going to move him up again. That's really nice. When you can fork with your pawn, it's good because he can't just move up this pawn up, for example, because I take there. And see, if I take with this, I get the pin. I think the pin is more valuable than coming up with the knight. Now, I'm going to come here with my queen because I'm sure he wants to trade queens right now. That's why he did that. And I'm going to trust his judgment that trading queens is not good for me right now. I can take this, for example, and get my queen up a lot closer, but I don't know how that good much is that going to do. I think I got to open this side first. But first I'll take him because I want to take here and I didn't want. But if I do that, he opens here. I'm going to develop a bishop maybe or a knight. I got to develop my bishop. I'm just going to develop this bishop. If he takes there, I just take him and see what he does. It looks like I've got a pretty good position here. I got to get some more attacking force against his king. His king can just pop out over to here and indicates, okay, what's that knight going to do? It wants to take here, but that's okay. I'm going to, this pawn might just go down. I might just go for that. I don't see where he can do anything, so I think I'm safe on this side. I'm just going to bring this pawn down. If he takes here, it's going to be some massive exchanges. I'm just going to push that pawn. That pawn is going down. I think that's my best move. I'm looking here what he can do. Um, he can sacrifice a knight, but I don't know. It's hard to imagine everything over there, but I'm just guessing that he's not going to have. I'm thinking if I move this queen out and keep that pawn from advancing, then I'll just move this pawn down. And I'm just going to go for it. Or should I just do something really smart? I'm going to do something really smart. I was just calculating there. I don't see where he can get an attack on this pawn without the knight here. And I protect this another time. And usually I just do some rapid stuff. But this time I think I'm playing a little bit more cagey. Now he's got his. Now he's doing very, very well. I should not have said all that stuff I was saying. I'm going to have to trade off his queen. And how can I do that? If I bring the queen up here, I think I have a great play. See what he does now, eh? I think I'm going to get that queen. Look at my brain. Oh no, they flatlined. That's one thing about this mind monitor. Every once in a while, you get a flat line. Now, if I could go over there, but suppose he comes down and does something weird. Suppose I go over this way. Wouldn't it be better? I think it's safer for me. I'm going to go over this way because my king can always run. I'm afraid if I put him over there in the corner, I can't see how he's going to attack me, but he might be able to. Now, the queen wants to come out and go over there. I think, but the knight could do some stuff over here too. I think the knight will be better. I don't need the knight on that other side, and this knight will protect against any rook coming down here. So I brought the knight there. He can pin here, but I'll just go out. Okay, he's going to come over there with his knight. I think the best thing I can do is I might just be wasting a lot of time here. But as far as I can see, if he takes this pawn, I can come here. He can't advance. He can't push my knight out because I got this pawn. Thinking I'll come back. I know he'll just fly it back up into there. I think it's better just go back here. And I'm going to keep pushing this pawn. And I don't care what he's doing over there. I don't see. I don't see what he's up to. I'm just going to go over here with this pawn and push this pawn all the way down. Just push, push, push. I'm the pawn pusher now. Gonna push this pawn. He keeps delaying me over there, but I'm gonna go for it. Just gonna go down with this pawn. See, he was gonna take this pawn. I gotta keep being a little bit careful over there, and I'll move the king up there in any case. I'll take that goddamn pawn with my knight. Oh, but if I do, I'll lose my king. I'm gonna go up here more. He'll move the pawn down, take a get a queen, but I'll take him. And you take with his rook, and then I can do all kinds of stuff. I'll come here. He needs to bring his king here, and then I'll bring my knight here, check, and win this rook. Okay, so he resigned. Yes, look at those. Come on. I love this mind monitor, but today, for some weird coincidence, it's been flatlining at every bad moment. Doesn't usually do that. It's a good product and doesn't flatline a lot. I think I just didn't get a really good connection here just before the game. Probably should have done a little bit better. Maybe I can add a little bit of water. I got an ice cube here. Let me see. The water provides a little bit more electrical content. Let's see if that works. Come on, contact, contact. Maybe it's a little bit too much water. It's supposed to be a little bit moist. Move it around a little bit. But that was a good game. Like I said that I lost the first two and I should not have. I always say I should not have. I'm like 95% of chess players. We all believe we're better than our rating. And I really should have won that. Okay, so it looks like I got intermittent contacts, but enough to get the waves. Let me just try drawing this out a little bit and adjusting it. Adjusting the position just a little bit. I got to get those brainwaves moving. Okay, I got the three main ones. That's okay. We got all five contacts now. So that was great. Should we just look at he wants to do a rematch. Another one? Give me a break. I was going to do a post-mortem, but I got a person here that wants to do a rematch. So I'm not going to let him down. Like he's really, I couldn't believe he was like wanting a rematch for so long. He maybe is watching the stream and I was just like screwing around with brainwaves. Who knows? So he's gonna. There's gonna be a trade out here, and then I bring my knight out, and then I'll take the pawn. And then if he takes with his knight, I bring my knight out. This is kind of like the center game, but without him having an attack against me. Now I kind of know from experience if I bring this out, it's bad because I can't remember why, but I just know it's bad. Oh, and that's really bad too. He's going to put me in check here, but he didn't see it. I mean, it wasn't bad. I was just going to bring him back and kind of like get a wasted move. But now I got the knight out that protects against this check. I think I can bring this pawn out now. But I'm going to play a much more conservative game because why not? I could bring this one here, taken there. I'm going to bring this bishop out here. It looks like a very strong position. I'm going to keep the bishop there. If he brings this pawn up now, he's going to have a really loose position over there. Now I could take this knight. He needs to take there, and then I come here. He'd have to move that pawn up. I think it's better if I come here. But first I should have to castle. Because he always has this check, and I didn't want to move this. He might do something with that bishop. I really don't know, but I'm coming here. His bishop is pointed this side, but my attack is over here on the king side. I'm not really going to be too concerned what he does. Now I'm going to move this, like thinking, oh, this is psychological. Like, oh, you're attacking my knight. Well, I'll move my knight out of there. Because now if I take this, if he trades here, I threaten the mate here, and he can't move this pawn up because then I take the bishop. So he needs to move that pawn up. And if he takes this bishop, I'll put him in checkmate. I think his only saving move now is to move this pawn up. And when he does that, I'll move this bishop here because, yeah, he did the right thing. I'm going to move this bishop here, and then I'll bring this over here probably. Wait, I can't do that yet, though. I'm going to get this. Well, I can't get that out of danger. Um, Maybe I'll just lose that pawn, or I can protect that pawn by taking this pawn. But that gets my queen out of a really good position. Maybe I should just bring this rook completely over and try to get some attacks on his queen and on this pawn. If he wants to take that pawn, fine. And then we'll see what happens here. I think that's the way to play this position. Okay, so now I could just come up here. No, that doesn't help me. I can see that. Now I can move the pawn up. Maybe I will. Just going to play the clock. We're 301 against 313. And he missed this pawn with that bishop. And now he can't get that pawn with the other bishop because they're lined up. So, and before I did that, I made sure he can't infiltrate badly on these white squares. And I didn't see where he could do anything. So I figured that'll be okay. I still have an attack on this pawn, but I got to get this bishop out of the way. No, I could have done some exchanges there in the center, but I thought this would be better. I'm going to double those rooks on that file against this pawn, and I think before he figures out what else he can do, I'm going to have a pretty strong game here. I'm just going to come over here attacking this pawn because he seems to be playing pawn-wise. I don't see that he's got any like really strong attacks, and hopefully here I can figure something out where I can attack him in a strong way. I don't see it yet though. I'm going to give my king a flight square because he might come down here. And I don't know. I'm just playing the clock here. I got 225. He's got 210. And I don't see anything really strong, so I figure, well, I'll just give my king a flight square. This will make him think a lot, I think. He'll have to figure out another place to put that rook, and I got to see this bishop here and this bishop here. I figured he would do that, and then I come there. Kind of like playing the clock here a little bit. He thinks I'm going to go for the repeated 3, but I decided not to. I could move my king up over here now, and then go for another repetition, and just play down the clock. Now if he takes this rook, I'll just take him, and I think it'll be okay. He was going to get a discovered attack on my queen, but I decided to discover him. And now I can put him in check and then escape with the queen. I got different possibilities. I can put him in check here too. I'm just going to play the clock here. Because if I bring my queen over to here, I think I have like, just calculating here a little bit, I think I kind of blocked in my bishop doing that, but I think then I lose that pawn over there, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm going to bring the queen over to that side. Now I know I lost a pawn there. I realize that, but I'm just kind of like regrouping. And I actually think that with the time and everything involved, and with my regrouping, I don't think he's going to use that pawn to make a queen. And losing more. Oh, wow, I didn't even see that. I only got that one move. That pawn lost a bishop there, but let's see. I saw that. Hopefully I'll be able to pull this out. 32 seconds against a minute 18. Just going to go for the 27 seconds. I was just making sure I didn't get a repeated check there, but maybe I will anyway. No, he can't check me there. Okay, so now I think if I go here, he can't get the repeated check. Okay, he can't get any repeated checks there, and he resigned. I don't think he should have resigned. Um, why did he resign? I don't know. Oh, now I see. That's why I need to resign because I didn't even see that. I was just so like jumping. Hey, Mark, you're back. Mark, we're kind of like halfway losing, halfway winning tonight, if that's okay. But we got the brainwaves. Oh, I should say they're over there. But we got the brainwaves, so um, yeah, as long as we got the brainwaves. So, Mark, whenever you want to, just jump in there on the chat because chat is a lot of fun. You can just say some stuff, and I get points for that. They love it. Twitch likes it when I get some chatting action. I'm gonna bring the knight up here because see where the queen is. Um, just gonna play the clock here a little bit. Bring that knight up and see what the queen does. The knight looks like it's in a pretty good position here. And look at that. Yeah, he wants a take back in a 5 minute game. I don't think he really wants a take back. I think he was trying to resign. A lot of times people try to resign and they try to push the resign button and instead they hit the take back button. Okay, well, all in all, I think we actually got a little bit of extra points off that person. Oh, wait a second. What's that noise? My pizza's here. I gotta go to the door and get the pizza. I'll be back in like 1 minute. I'm gonna give this guy a really big tip. You might hear me give him like $100 or something. Um, but let me put this on. I gotta. I'm gonna be back really soon because I gotta get the pizza. Wait a second. Be right back. Oh wait, but who are you? You're a different pizza guy than the normal one. Oh, he's sick today. Well, okay, that's cool. Okay, give me the pizza and how much is it? 67. Okay, here's 67. Well, 70 actually. And take this 100. Just go ahead, no problem. I'm a Twitch streamer. Um, it'll be 200 next week, hopefully, if I get some more chat. Like when people chat, they push me up on the ranking on the Twitch. Okay, yeah, no problem. Have a good one. Okay, and I'm back. Just had to you probably didn't hear any of that, but I had to go and pay for the pizza. And I got to get the brainwaves back up there now. Let me see where they are. Don't know why that happened. Oh, that always happens. When I go to the be right back, this thing cuts out and then I got to like I'm learning how to do this. So now I should okay, now I got to go into the edit scene on the Twitch in the Twitch studio and I got to click this thing here and then I got to click this purple arrow. Okay, now I got that up and now I just got to switch back over to the brainwaves. Okay, they're there and we're going to play another game. And I told you guys at the beginning of the night, if I lose, if I lose even one game tonight, I'm going to sing a song by the Eagles. Okay, and a lot of the younger people don't even know about Eagles, but and that's not the Beatles, okay? It's a different group. The Beatles were from England and the Eagles were from the West Coast, and they had a like Eagles had like a lot of really great songs. And I'm gonna sing one if I lose. So let's see. So far I'm on a pretty good winning streak ever since I dismally lost the first two games. But then I had a great winning streak of one game. It was a beautiful game. It was the last game. Oh no, I think I won like two. And then okay, so without any more ado, let's go. Let's do another game. We're playing Lead Chess, and we're playing 5 minute chess without any increment. So that means 5 minutes, and that's it. So jump right in there on the chat whenever you want. And oh, I didn't see the My last player, I just noticed that when I clicked new player, the other guy was wanting to go for another one. I would have liked to have played one more, but didn't even see that until it was too late. But anyway, pizza. What's on my pizza? You know what I love on pizza? Pineapple. It's like pineapple is the best thing for pizza. I know. I know. Okay, yeah. First time chat. Hi. I had a person on here actually. Um, he was here. You won't believe this, but I had a chatter here 2 nights, 3 nights ago. His screen name was actually Pineapple Ain't for Pizza. And at the time I agreed with him and everything, but then I was thinking, what? Why would anybody not like pineapple on pizza? I think it's pretty good. Don't know how you feel about that. I don't know. I'm probably going to lose this game, but if I do lose it, I'm going to say that it's for the sake of brainwaves because um, everybody needs some sort of a excuse, and that'll be my excuse. I'm going to say I'm doing it for sake of brainwaves. I think this will be safe. Like he takes, I take, and that's about it as far as I know. Okay, he takes, I take, and the queen's kind of sitting over there without a lot of. Hey, you're the one. Okay, now I recognize. Now I recognize the name. I'll play you again. I really wanted to play again, but I waited too long to when I got the pizza and then I came back in. Oh no. Oh no. All right, and I got a follower. That's great. I always love it. I'm gonna be a associate soon. Start making even more money for more tips for pizza people. I got to get my king out of here. This is crazy. I'm just going to move him over here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I see he's going to come down here and get me in the corner, so I'll just come out with my pineapple for pizza is back. But he can't follow me again. But anyway, I got another follower. That was weird. Um, but that's always nice. If you want to chat, by the way, it's one of the best ways. Just follow me because then it makes this weird noise and I know you're there. Um, okay, so I think I'm going to do a kind of a tricky thing here. Look at this. Watch this and see if this works. How's this queen going to get out of there? And how is he going to protect this knight? He can't do it with the bishop. Oh, he's going to do it like that, but still, I can come here with my rook, right? I think. Oh no, he can take this now. Crap. I'm gonna have to protect with this bishop. I thought I had him there, but I wasn't thinking quite clear enough. Wow, this is getting kind of dismal now for me. I've still got good material, but I gotta figure something out. If he doesn't blunder, I think I'm gonna be in trouble here. Wow. I was gonna move this bishop, but I can't. That's a white one. Can I move this thing up? This bishop's not doing very much. Oh, I know what I can do. I'll move this bishop here, and then I take the queen. What? Oh, wow. Now I see what he's doing. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, so I gotta come here. Yeah, if I go, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. But which rook? This one. If I do the other one, I'm gonna be in trouble. I got to. Yeah, you can't check my king. I'm gonna finally get this thing that I wanted, right? Yeah, finally. Okay, that's what I was trying to do for the last. Oh, wait a minute. Darn, I think I lost. I put the wrong rook over there. I should have. Ah, no. I lost this game. No, I'm gonna resign. This is crazy. No, I lost. Okay, I'm gonna sing the beat. I'm gonna sing the Eagles. Um, but first we'll play another game because I usually do the songs at the end. So let's play one more because we're pretty hot here. We lost that game. I think we were pretty close to actually winning big time. Just things didn't go quite in our favor, but they will next time. When they do this, this is kind of like a trap in the middle of in the center, in the middle of the game. You see this? If they don't have proper support, you can win that pawn and also make he loses his castling privilege. And they'll always attack the queen, but the queen can come up here on the white squares. So hopefully we'll see what happens here. Every once in a while we can actually really win a game big time here. What should I do? I don't want to think too much. Maybe just put him in check one more time and then maybe come all the way back maybe. Really don't know. I don't remember. I always play this game and never remember from time to time how it is, but I think we're going to be okay. We're going to castle here kind of quickly. He came up there. Maybe put him in check one more time. No, he'll bring his king over there. I got to bring my queen like right about here because this pawn is in danger from this knight and this pawn is in danger from that knight. So the queen should come right there. And this thing can come up and check him and then take the rook. That's nice to see. Um, that's really nice to see. And then we can castle, and if we can't get that knight out of there, at least we won the exchange, right? But if I can get that knight out of there, it'll be even better. In fact, if I bring him up here, I can trade him off against the bishop. And maybe I'll just do that. He's going to take his knight up there, though. I think it's better to get to skedaddle, or maybe even this is better because I don't see a lot of things he can do. I think it's better just protect this pawn. He still can't get his knight out, and to get his knight out, you have to move a pawn up. And then I'll castle. I can actually, I don't know what I can do here. I'm just thinking some stuff. I'm not allowed to think, right? As long as I don't think too long. We're playing on the clock. Okay, so that kind of like gives me a really good advantage. Can I just take his knight now? It's not protected. I'm going to do it and see what happens. Because, okay, so now he's going to go over in the corner or something. I'm going to castle before this gets too late. Stockfish would probably tell me, I'm going to get that knight out of there, take the bishop, and hopefully I'll be so far ahead on material. I'll have this game in the basket, as they say, in the bucket. How do they say? Um, he wants to come up with his knight and his queen to checkmate me, but I don't think he has enough power. I'm going to come up here and challenge his knight. Where's his knight going to go? I think I'm going to come up here. If I can get that knight out of there and I've got a rook extra and a bishop extra, I'll take with the queen just not to mess up my pawns. Um, I don't know, but I think that's about it. I don't think he can checkmate me with his queen. And when I move this pawn up, I complete my development and he can't, I'm just checking, he can't come to the back rank. He can't come to the back rank here because the bishop is protected by there. And now I bring my bishop out. I think I'm going to complete my development at this moment. And with his queen, can he do anything? I don't know. He can't attack the king on this diagonal because the bishop is there. I'm going to develop this rook out to here. Okay, so look at my brainwaves. Did you see how high they were? They were like way at the top. Oh, they just flatlined, but they were way at the top and spread out. When they get jumbled up and they're jumbled all over, that's not so great. But they were just like so high, and they were, like flat out like that in control. That was really cool. I'm gonna do a analysis board on that. It's called what do they call it? A postmortem, because that might have been a pretty good game. Let's see. Let's do the request analysis. How many viewers are still out there? Anybody going to jump in on the chat, hopefully? And tell me who's there. Matt, you still there? MDAT? Because I'm sorry I didn't play it another time, but I will. And if Mark, if you're there, hop in. Well, give me some advice now as we do this post mortem. I don't usually look at the advice too much when we're playing the games, but in the post mortem we can listen to everybody's ideas. So here we are, white. This was not a bad game. You can see this was a pretty good opening because right here in the beginning, you can see we were both playing pretty good, right up, right up to here, and then I got like a big advantage, and then I made a mistake here. Obviously, the amount that dropped, I made a blunder here, but even with the mistake and the blunder, I was still ahead. So let's look at this opening because if the opening was that solid, it might not be a bad one to play for you. So that's what the game, this is what the channel is. It's supposed to be a instructional, educational channel. Now, I call this the King Gambit. I know most people call this the Sicilian defense, and this is called, I think, the McDonald attack, something like that. But I call it the King Gambit because I'm going to transpose. I'm going to transpose this into a King's Gambit really soon. Now, you see how he brought that bishop out really prematurely. This is what I wanted to teach you. You can't bring that bishop out there that early in this game because you're just going to lose it. Look at the score right up here, plus 2.4. That's almost a piece. Okay, he really went down right there. Like a really big mistake. Okay, because the whole thing about the King's Gambit is the attack right here. Because this bishop attacks there, this knight attacks there with two moves. You normally castle on this side. The bishop aligns, and the queen already on naturally on white. You have like four pieces, and sometimes even this knight can come over and attack that square. So you have a lot of attacks on this square, and obviously they should know that. And so what I did, I just took him. Okay, I attacked on that square. And okay, so what? Did I sacrifice a bishop? No, because I have another piece um, that comes on that square. And then when that puts him in check, then suddenly this attacking bishop is suddenly the defending and actually the lost bishop because there he goes. And they come up attacking my queen. And look, I played this wrong. I'm going to click this button, and I'm going to learn this. Next game, I'm going to bring that queen back to here because I tried coming up into here, and that very often works. But if they play correctly, it doesn't work so great. And next time, I'm going to remember bring the queen back here. But in this game, no, I came up here and went down in my score, like dropped halfway down, and then I came there, and then I came back to there. Oh, when I came back to there, I that was not the good move either. What should I have done? Let me see. I didn't think that out very good, did I? Um, so I was actually 4.4. Oh, I knew that too. I knew that. I knew that from a previous game. You're supposed to bring the knight up here, check. And that's how you're supposed to play it. The king now only has one move, which is over to there. And now you see you win the bishop. And it's kind of like game over. I'm up ahead 7.4 points. But I forgot about that. That's just such an easy elementary move. So that's why I do that because when the king, if the king goes over there, you come up here with the knight and win the bishop. But I did the wrong thing. I brought the queen back, um, and then he brought his knight up, and then I think after that I played a solid game, and now I'm back up to plus 4.3. And now I defended that pawn. I'm still at plus 5.5. He attacked my queen. I took his knight. I'm at 8.4. This is a good one. I had some riddles the other night, and this is good. Like, this is an interesting question. Do you wait for the shit stains to disappear on the toilet roll, or do you just give yourself a number? Like I'm using 4 pieces of roll today. What's your technique? I'm going to tell you the truth. I haven't had toilet paper here for some time, and it's not because I have a dirty ass. It's because there's this thing next to my toilet. It's like the sprayer thing, and I can use that, and then I just wash my hands afterwards, and saves me money. So works pretty good. Yeah, use water. Use water. And I don't really like using water all that much, but maybe I'm just too lazy to buy toilet paper. It's not that I don't have the money. As a Twitch streamer, I actually do have like a lot of extra cash and everything, but I still been using the sprayer. Water is not better. Toilet paper is actually better, but water does save money, and it might be, I don't know which is more ecological. Yeah, it dissolves the shit particles. It does that. It just does dissolves them and kind of like dumps them down into the water, and you kind of like see them floating around in there like brown stars later. Um, if you ever look afterwards, and you should look afterwards, by the way, because you get a lot of health information like that. You really have to pay attention to your shit because you get a lot of information about your health. You might not understand it the first day, but after years of watching, you start to understand yourself a lot more. Do you shave your balls and butt? Because when I wipe aggressively, some hair comes out. Ooh, yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. But this is great. You know what? I'm getting some excellent. I'm going to get a really good Twitch report after this. I'm getting like a lot of chat action, which is cool. So I'm going to play one more game here though before we end because um, I got to do this. It's a little bit like when you go to the casino, right? You figure, well, that I won, so I'll play again because I'm winning, and then you lose, and you think, well, I lost. I better play again so I can win. So you just keep going either way. Did the ladies have a problem? Yeah, they did have a problem. They've always had problems, and I think men as well. It's the, it's like life is made out of that, right? It's just, what do they call it? The stuff of this, not the spice of life, but it's what life is made out of. You can move the pawn up here too, but this is a little bit more aggressive. I think you'll kind of see later that these two pawns are going to be okay out there. Okay, they bring the knight up. I guess I can just bring my knight up, attacking him. They'll probably defend there, and then I'll bring my knight up, and it's going to be like a stalemate there with knights in the center. A rainforest? You better get a big pair. I think you maybe need a big pair of scissors, yes. I'm going to take this knight before I move my knight up because he's going to attack my knight out of there. And what a weirdo chat. Yeah, you got that right. We're getting a really weird chat here. I might win the exchange on this. He's going to move his king over in the corner. I'm going to come down and fork his queen and his king. He's going to take with his rook, and I'm going to. It's cool, man. You guys got to come back and chat some more tomorrow night. I'm really enjoying this and getting. I got 3 followers tonight. This was great. I think it's because you guys weren't here earlier. I gave the pizza guy a $100 tip. And besides that, I promised to sing Eagles if I lose. And I did lose one game. I'm going to try I can't forget that. I'm an honest person. I am going to sing the Eagles. For those of you that are a little bit younger, the Eagles are different than the Beatles. The Beatles were from West Coast. Um, I appreciate the support. You've done it? Cool. I mean, it's everybody needs something in life. Like, okay, yeah, I go and give trouble to streamers. That's cool. But you can't annoy me. I love to chat. Like I get points. If a streamer doesn't like this kind of shit, it's because they don't understand the dynamics of streaming. We get points when you guys come out and do shit with us because no, I don't want to move that bishop. I'm just gonna move my king over because I'm gonna play the clock a little bit. Yeah, you figure out. You guys talk a little bit together because I'm kind of busy here. You can figure out where they're from because I don't know. I have a hard time even figuring out where I'm from half the time. At my age, I got, what do they call it? Forget. But it's something with the axions in the brain. It's hard. I can't remember what I have actually, but something pretty serious. Um, Alzheimer's, is that it? I can't remember. But anyway, let's keep playing here. Mm, got the bishop. We blocked him out. This pawn looks a little bit weak, but not too bad. I got the two rooks. I'm just gonna play the clock. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want that rook to come at me there though. This is weird. I kind of like, it looks like I'm doing good, but maybe I'm not. I'm just going to double one of these rooks. Maybe double the rooks here. And yeah, axonal nerves. That's it. Ah, yeah, yeah. You got it. Somebody knows what they're talking about here. It's the younger generation that has all these facts at the tip of their tongue. Axonal. Yeah, that's it. Neurons. Okay, so 242. Let's keep going here. Let's go. I think this is not going to be as bad as I thought it was, or maybe I'll do this. I think I'll do this because that thing doesn't have support like this thing does. I think I don't mind if that thing just slices down through here. And I'm just going to see if this works. I think I got to do this first, though. No, but if I do that first. Oh, I know. This one. Okay. If this doesn't work, I'll always say it should have. Okay, so now I'm going to block this bishop out of there. I think that's the move. This queen doesn't have any support down here, or does it? Oh, it does. Crap, I'm in trouble. Um, okay, so he took me there. I'm going to have to take him there. I'm going to lose the exchange over here, or maybe a little bit worse. Crap, I lost. But maybe not. I'm just going to play the clock and see. Look at that. Wow, I was going to say that I could win the queen, but I can't. Oh, well, I'm going to have to sing I'm going to have to sing two eagles. That's all there is to it. Maybe I'll just pull this thing out of there and try to do something. I don't know. Put me on a highway. I'm going to sing songs so at the end. Uh, I was really hot there for a while. Now I'm feeling really dismal because I probably should just resign. I'm going to resign because this is like I don't like the agony. That was too bad. Like I'm going to play another one because my brain waves, you can see they're just like flatlining, and I'm going to get some more life into them, and hopefully this game will go better. And if it doesn't, then I'll play another one, and at one point I'll win, and then I'll feel good. At some point I gotta win, right? What should I do? I don't want to move my bishop out first. I think I'm going to do this because this knight wants to come up, and I think I can just prepare and then move this pawn up. Okay, I'm going to try that. I'm going to move that pawn up without any more ado. Um, wow, I can come out here for an attack on there. I can take here. I think if I play the long game, if I play the long game, it's going to be here. And I guess I'll play the long game. And we'll see what he does here. Okay, so this is, by the way, a gambit, right? So let's go for the gambit. I'm going to go for the big gambit here. He's going to put me in check. I'm going to go over into the corner, and then we're going to go like big time gambiting here. If he takes that pawn, we're going to see what I can do. So we're gambiting. We lost a couple of pawns over here on the queen side, but his king is still not castled. I'm going to have a lot of pieces. These openings are so bad. Yeah, they're bad. I have to apologize. I didn't think I'd be apologizing for my openings tonight, but okay. Um, but you know what? I don't know. This does not looking quite so bad for me. If he takes this knight now, if he tries to come out with this knight, I'm going to move this pawn up. What's he going to do there, huh? I can bring this. I don't want to bring that bishop up though. I just push the queen back. See what he does because at some point here, I think I'm going to have some pretty good development here. That doesn't really phase me too much. I think I'm going to come up with this. Okay, he can come here. Like I said, I'm playing the long game. Um, I'm going to keep his. I was going to bring this bishop back so he couldn't bring his bishop up into here, but I'm going to do like that. I'm going to threaten that knight. And now I have a problem here with this pawn. I have to protect that pawn. And I don't have a lot of ways to do that except this. Okay, we're still in the game. Keep came up there. I'm going to have to just make sure I don't lose on time here. I'm going to bring this bishop over to here. It's about the only place I can go. It's looking kind of edgy here. I really don't see where I've lost a lot of material though, a couple of pawns. And starting to concentrate big time here. Bring the bishop back. It's protected by the queen. It's attacking his queen. How's he going to protect that? Okay, he's coming back for this pawn again. Um, don't let that phase me. He's going to bring that over there. Okay. He brings that over there. The bishop will come up into there, but he'll lose his one of his main attackers. I keep developing, and he keeps moving his knight around. Um, I got to keep moving fast. 220. I'm going to come up here because I can interpose here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just try not to lose. This is kind of a sketchy, iffy kind of a game. I think anybody could win this. I might be able to force his. I think I can. I think at this point I should force his knight back. He could advance it at the same time too, and I take there, but I'm thinking about, yeah, okay. I think I have to take, and now I'm going to move that up, and the king's gambit is against this pawn. I might still just go for that. Okay, I don't want to open that rook up though. I think I'm going to bring a rook into this position because it lines up against his bishop and against his king. And I don't think he wants to castle on this side, so we'll see what happens next. Okay, so that opens up this king file really good. I can put him in check now. Maybe I should, but where? I gotta move fast. This is crazy. Don't want to just win a pawn. Maybe take some time to think here, maybe. I can keep that move in reserve. I don't think he wants to castle on this side. Okay, he brought that back. just keep moving around here. His bishop is effectively pinned now. Don't want to bring the queen up there. He'll take me there. I'm going to bring this up to protect this pawn and then bring my queen up here. I think I'm going to force him to castle over on that side. Oh, I just lost my rook. I just blundered my rook. This is bad. Ah, but he didn't see it, so it's better. I guess I'll just go ahead and take the chance, take the opportunity to double my rooks there. And he thought he skewered my queen, but he didn't. And now, if I can wreak some havoc over here, it'll be really good. Thinking about bringing this queen over, I have to bring the rook over because, oh, I could have brought the queen over because this is protected. This pawn is protected by the, but this will be a little bit slower. I got 32 seconds left. I'm gonna come over here. If he takes that pawn, I take it with my rook. Some people don't see like all the way across the board like that. If he moves this pawn up, um, he's got some really weak pawns over there. I can take this pawn and then take this pawn. I can take that pawn that puts his bishop in a really good position. I better take this pawn. If he takes me now, it's checkmate. Um, then I can take this pawn and then this pawn with my bishop. But now he can put me in check. Didn't remember that. Um, you can take that bishop. Things are not looking so great now. I thought I was winning this game, but no. Ah, well. Really thought I was going to pull this off. But in the end, I think I'm down on the clock. I only got 9 seconds left. And it'll be like a miracle if I do this, but I don't think I will. That helped a little bit. But he can win my queen too, so maybe he's just wondering how to get rid of his queen problem. Ah, and I didn't have enough time. Okay, well that was fun, you guys. I don't know. It was fun chatting and everything, but it's already past my bedtime where I am, and I'm out of here. But hope you guys come back another time because it was a lot of fun. I love to chat, and we'll see you next time. That was a lot of fun. So without any more ado, great stream. Hey, I lost the games. I always feel like, oh, you failed yourself, you lost games. But if Sat Kojagak, I'm sorry, I pronounced your name wrong. If you say, if you say it was good, I'm gonna be more positive and feel like, okay, yeah, that was great. So just stay happy. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be happy. Gonna be happy. Oh, and about the Eagle song, I'm gonna sing that. Everybody that's still here listening, if you have time, go to my YouTube and leave a message there, or leave one here on the Twitch, like in the area there where you can leave messages if you can, or over on the YouTube. I guess you have to go to the YouTube and put your suggestions, recommendations for the. It's the same Steinitch. Just go YouTube Steinitch. In fact, after this broadcast, that's what I'm going to do before I go to bed. I put all this stuff like I do in the Twitch. You can do that. I just boom. It all goes there, and I've got like I think 134 videos over there. And you just look up Steinitch on YouTube. Go there, and what I want to tell you is put your suggestion for the Eagle song. I'll prepare a little bit And I don't know if I'll do it a cappella or do some background music, but I'm going to do a pretty mean Eagles rendition um, because I promised to do that. And I always make good on my promises. And I did lose a game. In fact, I lost several games, but I didn't say I was going to sing an Eagles song for every game I lost. I just said I was going to, if I lose a game, I'm going to sing an Eagles song. And I lost a game. So I have to sing an Eagles song. So you don't want to miss that. Oh, and you're already my follower, right? Yeah. So you will get in your email, you'll get a little notice that I'm on. So you don't want to miss it anyway. So anyway, thanks a lot. I really appreciate. That was really nice of you to say it was a great stream, even though I lost and everything. I feel a lot better about that. I feel strong. So we'll see you next time. Okay. See you around. Bye bye.